Hello guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys everything I crocheted in 2021 as well as some projects that I have planned for 2022. So this video is a collab with Natalie Crochets. So if you guys want to check out her channel, she's doing the exact same video that I am doing here today, everything she crocheted in 2021, which I'm pretty sure she made a lot more things. Even though she only started crocheting in 2021, I'm pretty sure she did a lot more than me actually, because I'm very bad about starting projects and then never picking them back up again. But anyways, if y'all do want to check her out, make sure you do so after this video. Her channel and her video will be linked in the description box down below. But with that, we're just going to get straight into the projects I made this year. So keep in mind, I tried my hardest to think back to everything that I made, but there may be a few things that I'm missing. So if you saw me make something in a video or you saw it on Instagram and it's not included on here, that's the reason why. I just simply forgot. So the first thing I have to show you guys is this pillow. So this is a pillowcase, which I actually did make the pattern for, and it's a Valentine's Day pillowcase, and this says "Be Mine." So this is actually the first project of 2021, just because in order to design the pattern myself, I started it in like December actually, but finished it in like mid-January I believe. But this is the first thing I crocheted, and I'll link the pattern below for you guys if you want to check it out. But it's just a really simple throw pillow that is for Valentine's Day. And the back is just a plain red, and there is an opening here to take out this pillow insert. But yes, this is the first thing. Again, pattern linked below for all the things I'm showing you. As long as there is a pattern that I could still find, it will be linked below, as well as if I can remember the yarns, it'll be linked below. But I know this one for sure was Red Heart Super Savers in cherry red and white. So that's the first thing. So the second thing you guys also saw in a YouTube video, and that is my YouTube button right here. So I made this in honor of hitting 100 subscribers, I believe. Or maybe I'm wrong on that, but either way, I did create the pattern for this as well, and it hangs on my wall now in this filming background. And there's also a free pattern for this if you guys are interested. Again, linked below. Also, Red Heart Super Savers in cherry red and white. I didn't realize that the first project I did I used the same yarn for, but there you go. Which I'm pretty sure there was quite a gap in between those, and I'm pretty sure I started other projects and just never finished them. So I'm just showing you the ones that actually got completed this year. So next is actually something else that's on my wall, and that is this wall hanging right here. So this one's a lot easier to take down, so I actually will take it down. Here we go. So I made this wall hanging, which I thought was so cool because it does look like macrame almost. And I tried macrame and it did not go well for me. So I loved this pattern that I found on Pinterest that almost looks like macrame but is crocheted. So I did a video on this, as well as the pattern will be linked below. And again, this is Red Heart Super Savers in white. Alright, I hope that's kind of even. If not, I'll fix it after this video. But next, I actually did the Crochet Earth, which I did for Earth Day. So I did a YouTube tutorial on this, as well as a free pattern on my blog. So those two will both be linked below. But I don't currently have it, so I'm just going to put it on the screen. The little earth that I did, it was really super simple. But that was the next thing. Next one I also have just a picture of. Actually, it's a little video. That's the only thing I have of this project at all, because I gave it as a gift like immediately after I finished it. So I don't have a pattern for this one to tell you guys or give you guys, just because I was kind of making it up as I went. I didn't really write anything down. I kind of do that sometimes, but luckily I think this is the only thing in this video that I kind of did that. But this was a Mother's Day gift for my grandma that I gave her while she was in her nursing home, and after she passed away we didn't get it back, which is okay. I would have loved to get it back, but it's okay because I'm sure somebody else in the nursing home has it now. But yes, this was super cute. And this is the Yarn Bee For The Moment yarn. I cannot remember the exact color name, but I will again put it in the description box for you guys. But like I said, no pattern for this little teddy bear specifically, but there's plenty of them on Pinterest if you want to make something similar. Okay y'all, next thing I made was, I think, my first clothing item actually that I ever made, which was super exciting and I'm still obsessed with it. This is a crochet tank top. So this yarn is the Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel Cotton in the color Lucia Lagoon. I literally had it right here attached to a different project. That's why I have it here to show you. But this turned out super cute. I'm obsessed with it. I did follow a pattern for this, so this will be linked in the description box for you guys. I didn't make this fully in a video, but I did do a like crochet along where it's just music type thing of me finishing this project, but I didn't do a full like make this along with me or anything like that. It was already like 3/4 of the way done when I started that. But yes, this is my first clothing item in general that I crocheted, and the first one of 2021. So still love it, and I love how this yarn worked up for this as well. So next project is something that I know you guys haven't seen at all actually, and this is something that I made the pattern for that is unreleased still. So I guess the teddy bear, I lied. That's not the only one that I don't have a pattern to share with you. But I crocheted a little whale. This, I still think it's adorable. Again, made the pattern for it. It's literally like in the notes on my phone and I just never released it. I had this thing in my mind that I was gonna make like a bunch of animals and then put them all together as like a package deal to buy from my shop. So that's still kind of the plan, but this is the only animal that I've made so far. So this is my little whale, and this is made out of Burnett blanket yarn. I think it's actually baby blanket, but again, gonna link all that in the description box because I cannot remember the color name or anything. But the only other thing is stuffing and the eyes that I used for this, and a yarn needle to sew the little fins and the little tail. But that is basically it for this little guy. Alright, next I have two things which I made from the same exact pattern that I also created that I don't have with me currently to show you. So I'm going to just pop up pictures on the screen. So I have one in blue and one in gray that I made out of the same pattern. And this is my beach bag pattern, reusable grocery bag, whatever you want to call it. It's just a crochet bag pattern. So both of these, same exact pattern that I created, I have available on my Etsy, as well as a video tutorial here on this channel that you can check out if you're interested. And this blue one is out of Yarn Bee Cotton DK. I want to say the name is like Indigo something, but I can't exactly remember. So again, it'll be in the description box. And this one is out of Just Yarn Worsted, the gray color that comes from Dollar Tree. Is those two. I made one, this blue one, and gave it to my mom as a Mother's Day gift, and this gray one I made to make the tutorial on my channel. So yes, a lot of times whenever I make patterns I end up making two of the same item. So if you see that as kind of a repetitive thing in this video, that's why, because I make something once to make the pattern and then I make it twice to either film a tutorial on it or to kind of test the pattern myself. So that is the reasoning for that. But next we have my crochet numbers, which again I don't currently have with me. A lot of the projects are just spread across my house or I've given as gifts and stuff, so I'm just gonna pop up pictures on the screen for the ones I don't have here. But my numbers I did for my 100th video on this channel, which now we're at like 140 videos almost, which is crazy. But yes, back in September I hit 100 video, so I want to do something special for that. So I did a crochet numbers tutorial, and I feel like those numbers are good for maybe you want to make somebody's numbers for like whatever age they're turning, or to put on a little garland. I think it'd be fun if you want to do like a happy birthday and put the numbers on the garland type thing. I think it would be kind of cool. But I did do the numbers 0 through 9, and then of course you can make all the other numbers with that in that tutorial. And the yarn for this was again Red Heart Super Savers, and I think almost all the rest of my projects that I'm going to show you, I don't remember the color names, so I'm just going to list it all out in the description box. But anyways, next I have 2 of the same project again because it is a pattern that I created. So this is the first one. The other one I actually have in my bedroom, so I'm not going to be showing you it. But this is the first one, which is very much like summer colors, and I love it. So this is a little top, which I feel like is like perfect for the beach type thing. It is kind of the only place I've worn it, just because it's a little showy, you know. But it's one of those tops that ties in the back and around the neck. So the pattern is designed to make for any size because it is made with measurements and not with like small, medium, large type thing. So since it is made with the measurements, you can make it for any person's size, make it for yourself and measure yourself, or make it for somebody else, and as long as you measure them. But I love this so much, and this was the next thing I made, and I made a second one which was in brown. So this one I didn't tell you, this was Lion Brand Mandala Ombre yarn, and I just got that yarn at Walmart. And the other one is the Smart Craft Value yarn in the brown color, and this is what it looked like. We were kind of turning from like summer to fall. As I made this one, it was more summertime. As I made the second one, it was more fall time. So I basically made the second one to kind of test the pattern out myself, and this is what the second one looked like in the brown color. So that was those 2, again from the same pattern, again available on my Etsy, so that'll be below, and everything's going to be in the order that I'm talking about them. Okay, next we have my Crochet Ghost, which I did do a little TikTok tutorial on that, as well as that's up on my YouTube Shorts channel, and I did that obviously for Halloween. So it's just this little guy, again with Red Heart Super Savers in black and white, and just little button eyes, and super simple. Doesn't even require stuffing for this one, so I thought it'd be really cute for like a keychain or something along those lines if you wanted to do that. But really simple, and I really like this pattern. And it's not just on TikTok, by the way, it's also on my blog for free. Next we have the granny square that I made for the video where I recreated my great grandmother's crochet project. So if you didn't see that, then you've probably never seen it. So I have it right here to show y'all that it's like a little pot holder or something she made, but this is what mine turned out like recreating hers, just based off of a picture. And it's really simple, just using the granny stitch. And again, these are all Red Heart Super Savers. So all the color names will be listed in the description, but there's also a full video on me recreating this if you wanted to see that. Alright, next thing was for my birthday video. So this was actually fairly recent because my birthday is at the beginning of December. So this video came out on my birthday, but I crocheted this little birthday cake. So this is super cute, and I found the pattern on Pinterest. So again, gonna be linked below. How many times can I say that in this video? I don't know. Just know that everything's linked below. But we have all Red Heart Super Savers. I believe this one's pale yellow, real teal. I can't recall the name of this pink color, but I know this one's white. And then we just have black embroidery floss and black button eyes. And that is this little guy, as well as stuffing on the inside. But this is what I made for my birthday video. Alright, next y'all is probably my favorite project of the year, which a lot of times I have problems choosing my favorite, but this is really close. With like this one, this is a close second I think, but this next one probably has to be my favorite. The granny square cardigan. So y'all saw me make a full video on this. Almost everything you're seeing I made a full video on, or I made it because I was creating the pattern to go up on my Etsy. But this is the granny square cardigan that I made, which we're just gonna ignore the ends that are kind of poking out still, but absolutely obsessed with this, y'all. Like obsessed. And I love it so much. I still need to like wear it. I haven't worn it that much. So that's a goal of mine in 2022, is to create cute outfits with stuff I've crocheted, because like this is adorable, and literally I just need like a plain tank top and jeans with it and it would be a cute outfit, because this is like a huge statement piece on its own. But I created this with a crochet pattern that I found on Pinterest again, so that'll be below, as well as all Red Heart Super Savers. So I love this so much, and this has a special place in my heart now because just a few days ago, as of filming this, but as y'all are seeing it, it's been like a week or two. But anyway, I got featured on the Boy Yarn Crafts page for this cardigan. They reached out to me and asked if they could share my cardigan on their page, which I'm sure you're familiar, but in case you're not, Boy Yarn Crafts is the company that makes the crochet hooks and a lot of knitting needles as well. Like literally BOYE is on almost every single one of my crochet hooks, and even some of the knitting needles that I have. And very special that they wanted to show my pattern on their page. Or not my pattern, but my cardigan on their page. So I loved that. Anyways, love this, and I think that's another reason why this is becoming my favorite project of the year, just because like that was such a cool moment for me. Anyway, I'm not getting sappy. So next thing I made was actually another cardigan. I went straight from one cardigan to the other, and this was my Christmas cardigan. So again, this is another one that I'm obsessed with, and I also did a full video on. So these granny squares are Christmassy, and I found them at Goodwill, as well as they were with a whole bunch of other granny squares that I found. So I just used the Christmassy ones in this cardigan, and this is how it turned out. I love it. It's a little bit cropped, and just the sleeves are granny squares, and this base of the cardigan I altered from another pattern, but I will link that pattern in the description box. But the best way for you to understand how I altered it is probably just to watch the video where I made this. But love it so much. This base yarn is 100% acrylic by Mainstays in the white color, but I obviously can't tell you the yarns for these because I found them at Goodwill, but obsessed with this one. So the last few things that I made I have to put on the screen because they have been given to other people, but I do have pictures. So first is the hats that I crocheted to donate to a nursing home. So I made 15 crochet beanies, and all of them with either Red Heart Super Savers, Loops and Threads Impeccable, or Smart Craft Value yarns were the three types that I used for all of these hats. And I just used a really simple pattern, and again, there's a full video on it on my channel, but I made a bunch of these to donate. So that was the next thing I did. And the final thing we have is my Christmas presents. So again, there was a full video on this. Like I said, most things I made this year either got featured in a video or on my Instagram or my shop or something, so you probably saw most of it. But this is kind of your full recap of everything. So first off, we have my mom's crochet headband, which looks like this. This was out of Bernat Velvet yarn. We have my sister's crochet Jack Skellington bag, which that pattern is still coming out in the near future, and that was out of black and white Red Heart Super Savers. We have my grandpa's drink koozie, which was a Caron 1 pound, and I don't have a great picture of that, so the picture you're seeing here is actually from the pattern, but you can see me make that in the Christmas present video. And finally, I made a second crochet beanie, which was not in that video because that video was making my family's Christmas presents, and this wasn't for family, but it was another Christmas present. And it is in another Caron 1 pound in the color Royalty. So this was a different pattern as well, so I'm going to link that below. But that is all, you guys, for everything I crocheted this year. That is all the stuff I can remember, at least. So real quick, we're going to talk about the stuff I have planned for 2022, and then we're going to wrap this up. So my big year-long commitment is a temperature blanket this year. So as y'all are seeing this, I've already started it, and there will be a video coming out on me planning my temperature blanket. So that is a big project that I am doing this year, and also planning to make the pattern myself for. So you will see the pattern at the end of this year that I have created with the temperature blanket. That way y'all can use it for 2023 if you want to make your own temperature blanket. So that is the first project that I planned for 2022. Secondly, I have a lot of projects from my grandma and great grandma that I want to recreate, because y'all know when I was talking about this, I recreated my great grandma's crochet project, and I do have some pictures as well as some items like physically in my house that I know they've crocheted that I want to recreate for videos and make that a series on my channel. So that is some things that I will be crocheting this year. So I have at least a blanket from each one of them, a bandana for my great grandma that's in a picture, a couple of other things like that that I want to recreate for a series on this channel, as well as I have my grandma's crochet books, some of them. So I want to make patterns from these books and start that as a series as well this year. And my final things that I have planned, there's obviously a lot of things that I'm going to make that I'm not talking about right now, just because I'll obviously have more ideas of things I want to make as time goes on, but this is just what I'm thinking of right now. So I also want to do a couple knitting projects, which I'm still very much a beginner at knitting. I've still been working on my first project, which y'all are going to see a full video on, but I still haven't finished my first knitting project. But once I finish that, I do want to make a cardigan as well as a sweater that are knitted. And that is pretty much it for what I have planned for 2022. And that is all for this video as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you check out Natalie's channel if you haven't already. And make sure you check out her video as well, where she shared everything she crocheted in 2021. Because I know I personally can't wait to see it, and I know you guys are going to love it as well. So make sure y'all check her out. Again, she'll be the top link in the description bar down below, as well as everything else I talked about in this video will be linked. If you do want to see more from me, you can check out more videos of mine, my blog, my Etsy shop, my podcast, all of my social medias, and my vlog channel. All of that is always included in the description box down below. And if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, as well as make sure you subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. That way you know every single time I upload a brand new video. And with all of that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on Mondays and Fridays on this channel, as well as on Wednesdays on my vlog channel. Goodbye!